Emergent literacy is the door to learning how to read and write. As parents, you have the power to open that door for your children and through a love of literacy, lead them to unimaginable worlds of adventure and learning.
Learning to read isn't as natural as is learning to talk. We have to teach it. So parents and caregivers and ECEs all play a critical role in helping children prepare for later reading skills. We have workshops that we offer in Ontario Early Years Centres and libraries that give parents some direction in what they can do to start with emergent literacy, and those skills set a foundation for lifelong learning.
Speech Services Niagara led a community forum to develop key messages for emergent literacy. From this forum, 2 key messages were developed: SMART and CLEAR. The SMART acronym was developed to help parents get the most from shared book reading. Share a book every day. Make it fun. Don't expect them to finish the book if they don't want to. Ask questions. Make connections to the child's life throughout the story. Reread the same books over and over to help your child learn new words. Track the words with your finger so they see where you are reading. The second acronym, CLEAR, was developed to provide emergent literacy for preschoolers in a home or early learning environment. Clap out words into parts. Ba, na, na. Learn letter names and their sounds. Expand vocabulary by introducing a wide variety of new words. For example, tired means exhausted. Attempt to write, even if it's scribbling. Retell events and stories in an order that makes sense.
Read with your child every day from birth. Read the same books over and over again. That helps the children to learn the words in the story. Talk about the pictures. Point out words that begin with the same letters. But keep it fun. Don't set limits on them to sit and listen if they don't want to.
Researchers have developed a method of reading to preschoolers called dialogic reading. In dialogic reading, adults lead children into a conversation using a book. Through asking questions and following the child's interest, adults can help a child relate the story to his or her own personal experiences.
I eat wriggly worms and slugs. Do you eat wriggly worms and slugs?
Et qu'est-ce qu'il a fait avec l'araignée?
Il a mis le mouchoir.
Il a mis l'araignée dans un mouchoir. Parce que
dans le toilette.
Going beyond the words in a story, talking about the pictures, the people, animals, places, and what is happening in the story engages the children even more. These strategies, along with encouraging a child's questions, comments, and observations, help make book reading irresistible.
We know that the important predictors of later reading outcomes, of later school success, start very early. Start from birth, the interaction between parent and child. Things like storytelling, interactive storytelling, letter-sound correspondence, early vocabulary. And we know that these things can start in the home, in the simple interactions between talking with child and parent. These are important predictors of how well a child is going to do later on in school and later on in life.
Children who are read to from an early age have a larger vocabulary and better language skills when they start school. Research shows that 95% of what pre-readers look at in a book are the pictures. We need to point out where the words are on the page and talk about the print we see. From the moment your baby is born, you can help them to develop emergent literacy skills. Even very young babies love picture books and listening to rhymes and songs. Make reading and singing with your baby part of the daily routine. Babies don't need to understand the words for these moments to be learning experiences. With toddlers, be comfortable with their short attention span while reading together. Don't think you have to finish every book you read. Let them hold the book and turn the pages.
He's got big... Oh, there's a boat over there. Hi, boat.
I love it.
You don't scare me. In C says monkey. Boo. Boo. Up goes the spider. Yikes, a spider! No, no, no.
Preschoolers need to learn a wide range of words. The size of a child's vocabulary has been linked to later reading success. Teach new words as they relate to your child's experiences. For example, if something is very big, also call it enormous or gigantic. Talk about a horse galloping rather than running. The words we find in books are often different from the everyday words we use, and so reading together is another excellent way of expanding your child's vocabulary skills.
Black forest bacon. Do you like bacon? The bacon.
Share a range of writing experiences together, such as making shopping lists, writing party invitations, listing phone numbers, and creating stories. Bring to your child's attention the print that is all around them. Point out the words and letters on cereal boxes and other food products. In your neighborhood, show them letters on familiar street signs, and while shopping, talk about the print you see at the department or grocery stores.
All children can benefit from early language and reading activities. These activities are most important for the 10 to 15% of children who are at risk for developing reading difficulties.
Teach them the letters of the alphabet. You can teach them the ABC songs. Teach them the sounds that each of the letters make, because a W is different than a W.
P says P. P says P. Every letter makes a sound. P says P.
You can play rhyming games with your children. Show them the difference that just one sound can make, such as hat and bat and cat. Clap out the syllables in words so they can see how words can come apart, like butterfly or telephone.
Remember to share a book together every day.
I'm a snuggle.
Bug, bug.
Bug, bug.
Have your child on your lap, and have fun with whatever story they choose.
Be a hound and I
Jump!
Talk about the pictures and the characters. Let your child ask questions or make comments. Allow your child to turn the pages and let them set the pace. Don't impose a time limit or worry about finishing the book. Visit your local library or Ontario Early Years Centre to access free programs which incorporate books, rhymes, and songs.
I think the routine and the value of reading with our children every day should be as common to us as brushing their teeth. And the benefits of both can last a lifetime.
Here are 5 really important points for emergent literacy, in case you forgot. Number 1, share a book with your child every day. It's okay to talk about the story in your first language. Number 2, don't just read the book, give it all you've got, and let us kids ask some questions and get involved in the story. Number 3, have fun learning letters like the ones in your child's name or on street signs. Number 4, make up silly rhymes and clap words into parts. Number 5, make time for pretend writing. Pretend to make shopping lists, even if it is just scribbling. Oh yeah, and don't forget to always make it fun. That's what kids like best.